Science Online class. In previous video, we already have started our new chapter, that is force, machines and energy. So in last video, we already have seen about the force. Okay students, now today we are going to talk about the types of forces. So students, what are the different types of forces? So there are so many types of forces like magnetic force, frictional force, gravitational force, buoyant force, electrostatic force, yes or no, magnetic force. So these all different kinds of forces are there, and that forces we are going to learn one by one with the help of their example. So today we will talk about out of these some forces. Today we are going to talk about some forces, like first one, gravitational force. Okay, so first one is what, student? Gravitational force. Gravity. Okay, earth has one particular force. Okay, due to that whatever objects are there, okay, whatever objects are there, that objects attracted towards earth. For example student, this is the pen. Do you know? This is the pen. If I will leave the pen, so what happen? Whether this pen will go upward or go downwards or towards the earth, let us see. See students, this pen drop on the floor. Why? Do you know students why this pen after leaving drop on the floor? Because there is a force. Okay, so earth has one special type of force, that is called the gravitational force, and this gravity attract whatever objects are there towards itself, means towards the earth. So that is called the gravitational force, students. Okay, now see, this gravitational force is very important, because imagine if there would be no gravitational force present in earth, what would happen? What would happen, students? Yes, we unable to stand on the earth if there would be no gravitational force present under the ground or present in the earth. And that is why, second thing, we are able to stand, even we cannot work properly, because whatever these things are there on the earth, that all things are due to the gravitational force. Even see this pen, okay, I am putting in my pocket, but if there would be no gravitational force on the earth, so what would happen? You know, this pen fly in air, because this gravitational force only is responsible to keep the objects on their place. Okay, now whatever the tables are there in our classroom, these tables are on the place, okay, or on the floor. Why? Due to the presence of gravitational force. So this is the one importance of gravitational force. Okay, whatever things are there on the earth, so these all things are due to the presence of gravitational force under the ground or in the earth. Okay students, otherwise we would fly like a astronaut. You know, astronaut is a person who trains to travel in spacecraft. Okay, spacecraft means that is the spaceship. Okay, sorry, spacecraft, not spaceship. So that is the spaceship which fly in the space. So you know, if you go to the space, okay, or go into the space, what happens? We fly like a kite. Yes or no? So person, even human being also, whatever things are there, that things fly in the air. Okay, why these things fly in the air? Because there is no gravitational force or gravity. So as we go on the mountain, sorry, as we go on the moon, there would be very less gravity. Okay, and that is why whatever things are there, okay, that thing starts to float on the moon. Even if you try to walk, so you walk like you are jumping. Okay, so because there is 1/6 gravity is present compared to the earth. Is it clear, students? So this is about the gravitational force. Okay, so gravitational force attract all the things towards itself, means towards the earth. Now next force, that is magnetic force. Do you know, students, magnet? Have you seen the magnet somewhere? Yes, especially the speakers, whatever speakers are there, okay, in your mobile, or maybe the other speakers are there like home theater. So in that speaker, sometimes we can see the back side of the speaker a rounded type of magnet. So that is called a magnet. Okay, students. So what is the property of magnet? So the main or important property of the magnet, that is the whatever the metallic things are there, okay, whatever the metallic things are there or objects are there, that all objects are attracted towards the magnet. Okay, whatever metallic objects are there, metal, you know, metal, nail. So whatever the metallic objects are there, that all objects are attracted towards the magnet. So this is the one magnetic property. So this force, magnets, is called the magnetic force. Okay. So this force, when the iron attracted towards the magnet, so magnet creates its force. So that force is called the magnetic force, and due to the magnetic force, whatever the iron things are there or metallic things are there, that all things or objects attracted towards the magnet, called the magnetic force. As you can see here the picture. Okay, so magnet pulling the iron nails or needles, you know, touching whatever needles are there. If you take the magnet, so just one thing you can do, take a magnet and needles. Okay, place the needles on the table. Okay, place the needles on the table and just you just 1 centimeter above the needles, you can roll or you can move the magnet. So what happens, students? Suddenly all the needles attracted towards the magnet and suddenly attached to the magnet. So these all needles are attached to the nails are attached to the magnet due to the magnetic force. Okay, students. So first force over gravitational force. Okay. Second force over, that is the magnetic force. Now third force, that is called the muscular force. Do you know muscular force, students? Muscular force means, yes, maybe something muscles are there. Yes or no? Muscles play very important role. Okay. Now see here, students, what is muscular force? Now see, when we use our limbs to pull or push objects, suppose it may be hands, okay, so it may be legs. So when we are pulling something or pushing something, so we use our hands or legs. Suppose when we want to push something or pull something, so sometimes we use the hand. Suppose if you are kicking the football, so you use your legs. So while pushing or pulling the object, we use our limbs. But for the movement of limbs, muscles play very important role, because muscles work always in pair, and due to the contraction and relaxation of the muscles, our limbs move. Okay, so this is about the muscle force. So we apply the muscular force when pluck a fruit from a tree. Okay, what do you know? Mango. Okay, so sometimes you pluck the fruit. Okay, sometimes you pluck the flower from a tree. So at that time, what happened? You use your muscular force, okay, to pick up or to pluck that flower or fruit of a tree. Second one, pulling a suitcase trolley is also one example of muscular force. Sometimes you are planning to go somewhere, okay, for picnic. So at that time you carry your luggage. So to carry that luggage, okay, or suitcase or trolley, you use the muscular force to carry that trolley from one place to another place. Okay, students. So today we have seen three kinds of forces, students. First one is gravitational force. Second one, magnetic force. Very good. And third one is about muscular force. Okay, students. Now remaining types of forces we will see in our next video, students. So today's gravitational force, magnetic force and muscular force, one more time you read at home with their examples. Okay, students, I hope you understood today's part. Now today we'll stop here. Remaining part will continue in our next video.